I love everything about these things, these books. It's just incredible, right? You pick one up, you can pick any of them up, and in addition to just the knowledge, there's just, I don't know, it's a full sensory experience, right? So you pick one of these things up, you just like you feel that, like you feel the texture of it, and the pages, the really, the old paper. So you've got this and just, you see how it's yellowed here on the edges?
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's just lovely. It's lovely to look at. It's lovely to touch. You feel those textures. But the best thing is the smell. I love the smell of old books. Did you ever hear that expression, don't judge a book by its cover?
Yeah, I've heard that before.
Yeah. Do you think there's anything to that?
Yeah, I mean, it's, I guess it's a good philosophy.
Wrong. I quite often judge books by their cover. I'll tell you. Not often wrong. I'll be checking this one out later. One of the things that I've developed in my time here at the library is the ability to speed read. Want a little demonstration? Want to see how fast I can,
Sure.
how fast I can get through this thing? How long, see how thick that is? How long do you think that would take me to read?
Oh, speed reader?
Speed reader.
A few hours, maybe.
Watch. Done.
You're done?
You want me to read it again?
You read that whole book?
I'll do it again. Done. It's all up here now.
You couldn't have read that whole book twice in that amount of time. It's impossible. You can even look at half the pages.
What's possible? Well, and I have a deeper understanding of the character development, of the plot points, than probably most people who have read this at a regular speed. Beautiful story, right? Some lovely character sketches. Madge as the matronly nun. It's not the best thing I've ever read, but overall, solid storyline, solid characters. That's the official review of Excel 2000 dashboards and reports. My favorite movie of all time happens to be about a library. Maybe you know it. Have you seen Library Glen Ross?
Right. I don't think that's actually
with Alex Baldwin. And there's that scene, do you remember, where he's like, you have to remember the ABCs. And these dopey librarians, they don't know what they're talking about. They're like, what's the ABCs? What's that? He says, ABCs, always be checking books out of the library. Like that one. The library provides a very valuable public service to the entire community, really. And along with that comes a great responsibility on the part of the users of that service. The people who run this place, the librarians, they have set up a couple of rules, and I don't think they're too much to ask for. I don't think they're too much to ask people to abide by, right? And ultimately, when you think about them, it's for people's own public safety, right? So, if you eat before you come to the library, wait an hour. You don't want to get a stomach cramp, right? No running. Wait your turn in line for the slide. Is that asking too much?
Those don't sound like the rules to the library.
Obey the lifeguard.
Yeah, I think you're...
Don't pee in the stacks. I think that's just basic. That's just basic civility and hygiene. Plus, I heard they've got a chemical that if you pee on the books, it turns them purple. One of the best things at the library is that they've got free internet access, which is a relatively new addition, but everybody loves it.
I don't think that's the internet, Jim. That's microfiche.
It's globeandmail.com. I think a lot of people have misconceptions about what the library is all about, and they're sort of stuck in this old school thinking about, the library is just books. But I think it's a lot more than that now, right? And people don't realize it. Want to read a newspaper? Want to read a magazine? They're happy to lend those out to you, right? Friday night, nothing to do. Got a big bowl of popcorn, but nothing to watch. Library's got some DVD-ROMs. They'd be happy to lend them out to you. And there's a brand new collection that's just opened. I don't know if you know about this. A lot of old school people wouldn't even consider it. And there's a special little room where if you go in, give them your card, they are happy to lend you as much hand soap and toilet paper as you want.
Hand soap and toilet paper?
Pretty good deal. You get it for 2 weeks, bring it back on time, no late fees. It's right over here.
What are you talking about?
Okay, so we're here in my favorite section, encyclopedia section. Got a soft spot for the reference books. Got the Britannica down there. Very nice. Got over here, you've got the World Book. And just underneath here, we got my favorite, best encyclopedia of them all. It's the Encyclopedia Brown.
The library will be closed in 5 minutes. If you have library materials to check out, please do so now.
Do you see this thing?
Your library card?
This has brought me a lot of good times. We've had good times together. We've also had some terrible times. End of the month, for example. Get the statement in the mail. Do you know what I'm borrowing on this thing? $400-500 a month. Does that seem healthy to you? I've been trying to cut back. It's not a sustainable lifestyle to be living on borrowed books. Eventually, I'm gonna have to pay up, and it's gotta end here.
The library's
literally,
free.
it has to end here. I'm not,
Jim.
I don't want to do it.
Jim, it's your library card.
I need your support. I need your support here.
Okay, Jim, put it to an end.
Goodbye, old friend.